think we are live. I think. All right, let me see. What's up? What's up, everybody? It's good to see you guys. Can y'all see me? Can you hear me okay? Like, is everything coming across? All right. It's good to see y'all. We have Lady Scooby-Doo, Joseph, the Assassin. What's up? King Windsor, Von D, Nico. What's up, guys? It's good to see you guys. Good to see you. So I have GT waiting in the wings. GT is waiting in the wings. I was going to wait for a couple more people to get in here. Miss Notch in the building. What's up? So yeah, so it's really good to see you guys. Miss Notch, can you hear me okay? Everything looks good. Everything sounds good. Trevorn in the building. Okay. Sweet. Sweet. All right. Y'all made it on time. And look, I'm actually on time today. Like that's crazy that I'm actually on time today. So, yeah, so we're gonna jump right into it. I don't know, like people are still coming in. Juggalo, what's up? It's good to see you guys. I haven't seen some of y'all in a really long time. White Kim, oh my gosh, all of y'all. B Lamb, John. All right. So, I don't know where I don't know where Justin is. I don't want him to miss like the big entrance of Golden Threat. I got my drink because, you know, liquid Lola, and I got to have my liquids. So everything is good. All right. Thank you. All right, y'all. Well, I'm just going to jump right into it because Golden Threat is a very busy man, and he actually has to work tonight. So what's up, Thomas? Hey, Ashley Larry. All right. We got a lot of people in the chat tonight. Mopar. All right. So I don't want GT to miss out on any more of this. Justin, there he is. I don't want GT to miss out on any more of this. So I just wanted to welcome all of you to the Blue Room. This is my brand new little endeavor that I'm doing. It's going to be a place where I can interview fellow streamers, fellow nerds, fellow whatever the hell people do. Just anybody who's interesting, who has something going on. That's what this space is for. It's called the Blue Room. We're going to show you guys a lot of stuff. We're going to have some fun. But it's going to be a situation where somebody is broadcasting with us. Von D with the $5. Thank you. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So without further ado, let me press my buttons. Hold on one second. Let me press my buttons right and get everything the way it's supposed to be. So let me welcome for you guys Golden Threat. All right, hold on. I gotta redo that. I'm sorry, guys, because I totally botched that entrance. All right, one more time. One more time for the people in the back. All right, y'all. All right, so let me welcome, give Golden Threat his proper entrance. Golden Threat. He's the
years 2015, and he's popular known throughout the PSN. But the troll got mad and sent him a dick.
Oh man! All right, y'all. Welcome to GT. Oh man, and it's stretched out again. Hold on, let me fix this. It didn't stay in place. There he is, though. You guys can see him. I just have to make a quick adjustment really quickly. There he is. Now he's in the square mostly. He's in the square mostly. What's up, GT? What's going on?
What's
I'm
going
having
on now?
I'm having
Are
a
you-
couple of technical difficulties, but you go ahead and say hey to everybody.
What's going on, everybody out there in the Matrix? What's going on, baby?
What's up? What's up? So y'all have to let me know. Like, are the levels good? Can y'all hear anything? Can you hear everything? Is everything sounding the way it's supposed to? Because I don't want to start and y'all can't hear anything. All right, everything sounds good. Y'all can hear GT. He sounds good, right? The
What's up with
legend.
you? I read it. Justin D, B Lamb, Trayvon, Miss Notch, the old stoner, John Murphy. Who else in the building? What's going on with everybody?
Everybody's up in here.
Why Kim?
What?
That's right, the supernova is here. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go ahead and get it in.
This is so wild. Like, I think like we haven't really collabed like this really ever. Like we've done stuff like that stream right there. We did something for Floss the New Cupid, but we've never actually done like a live stream together. So this is a little trippy. This is a little like I feel like I gotta like step my game up or something. I gotta step my game up to be on here with them.
The new show, The Blue Room.
Thank you.
Ashley Larry, I see you, baby.
All right, I'm trying to put a little background music in here so it's not so dry. So hopefully y'all can hear that a little bit. I don't want it to be too loud though. So hopefully that's working in the background. Yeah, so like when I decided to do the Blue Room, like I've been, for some of you who I haven't seen in a very, very long time, some of y'all I haven't seen in a minute. So I've been over on Twitch. I left the Playroom a long time ago, and so I've been on Twitch for a while now. And when people are like, "Oh, are you still streaming? Are you, where are you? Where have you been?" That whole thing, and it's like I'm still here. I'm just over on Twitch. So Justin D, damn dude, Justin. Thank you guys. Thank you. That's amazing. Thank you very much. And thank you, Trevorn, for letting me know the level is good. Thank you. We getting the slow motion run. I don't
know if I get the little box, but I tried it.
So, I don't know. Something is happening here. I don't know why this thing keeps popping in. I'm stopping the music for a second because for some reason Golden Threat's box keeps moving. His box keeps moving, and it's not your fault. I think it must be on my end. I don't know, but your little space in the box, it keeps moving. So I'm trying, y'all might just have to deal with Golden Threat being moving around a little bit on here. I don't know why it's doing this, but this is my first time doing it like this. So I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're like a little bit of a guinea pig, but not really. Because when I decided I wanted to do this, the one person that I really, 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 really wanted to do it with, no offense to anybody else in chat, hey Megan Fox, anybody else who's in chat, I really wanted to do this with you. Like I was like the perfect person to do the Blue Room and to like interview or whatever, even though I don't even feel that it's an interview because it's really just a conversation, is Golden Threat.
Right.
And I don't know if I've said this to you, Golden Threat, but hey old stoner, Megan Fox in the building.
What's going on, baby?
I don't know if I've said this to you, but like when I first went on the Playroom, you are like the first person I ever saw on live from PlayStation. And so like I lurked in your streams for a while and I was like, wow, like this dude is like really talented and he's funny, and like I'd never seen anything like it before. Like I didn't know anything about like live streaming. I didn't know anything about any of that stuff. And
Right.
I was just always so entertained when I came to your streams. And finally I got up like the nerve to like type in chat, and you were like, look with Lola, like what is this? Like what is this? But it was really cool. And so like you inspired me to even want to do this. Like the way you interact with the audience, the way you interact with the crowd, the way you interact with the chat, your freestyle, letting the trolls have it. Like that was always so impressive to me, and that's a gift. Like that's really a gift. Like what made you want to get into live streaming? Because you've been around since like Ustream days, right?
I got into live streaming to really escape the reality that I was dealing with at the time, and I had just got out of complicated relationship, and streaming was like at the time was like it was a good avenue to escape. So I figured I'd come, join the stream universe and bring something different. At the time I came out, Lola, the drama was pretty high. It was pretty high, but at the same time, I have to say I have been one of those breakthrough streamers. Was changing up a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Because I had a different approach to the game. After witnessing 2014 streaming, how I was going about how you can meet certain people, then you got your certain bag, I mean, at the same time, it's about having fun. It's what you make out of it.
Right.
So I figured I'd jump on it and have fun and meet and conversate, with good people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, well, you do it the best. John Murphy, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, so it's like you have been doing the live stream for a long time, and you've been doing it through the Playroom, first on Ustream and then to YouTube, and I know you saw like a shift and a change in the way that things are.
It's been a lot of shifting. It's been shifting. Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. Like I had no idea when I was deciding to do, live streaming and stuff that's what it was. Like I didn't know. I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna turn my camera on and I'm just gonna have fun, And then people were like, some people were cool, some people weren't that cool, and I didn't realize that I had like jumped into this whole like thing, it was really weird, but you were always very nice to me, so I want to say thank you to you for that also.
What's going on with everybody? We got Arcadia in the house.
Man, we have everybody up in here. Hold on, let's just take a break for a second and just
like Lola, when you came into the streaming universe, your timing was real perfect, because you came like straight to YouTube. You didn't come when it was Daily Motion and Ustream.
Right.
Those were the turf wars right there. I just had to throw that out there.
Really?
Yeah, it was real rough.
But the Playroom has gotten a little rough too. I mean, it was like when I left, it was a little rough.
Playroom been rough. Like I said, it's what you make it at. You want drama? Certain people are gonna come with drama.
That's true.
Bring, if you rap or whatever. So I had to change the game up to be different from everybody. So I decided to, I'm gonna tell jokes, rap, bring some positive to people. I'm gonna wear costumes, act a damn fool,
Right, but so with the costumes, like nobody else was doing that. Like no, I didn't see anybody else doing that. Like there are people who do like full on cosplay and all that stuff, like on Twitch or whatever. But like for you to be bringing costumes and cosplay into the Playroom, I thought was really interesting, and like nobody was doing that. Like why did you decide to do that? Just because you always liked costumes, or like how did that come about?
See, when I started in 2015, like the first 3.5 months, I wasn't doing no cosplay. It was just strictly telling jokes and being creative as the stream days go by. And then January the 1st, 2016, I made in my mind, I told Craig, I say, man, I'm finna wear a Goku suit, man, and do something. He was like a Goku suit. Like, yeah, man, I'm finna change the game, baby. I was just ecstatic and hype. And then when I bought the Goku suit on Amazon, and I wore it on that day, it was a shocker because we hit like 140 views. This is when you was still popping.
Damn.
No drama, no using. I'm not knocking nobody else. No using females to try to boost up my credibility.
Yeah.
Straight, so it was a game changer. It was rough still.
I mean, but it's just interesting though, like because like anybody just looking at you and like your content and your rapping skills, your freestyle skills, and your musicality, from Texas, like nobody would picture you as that dude doing cosplay. But here you
Right.
are doing cosplay and like killing it. Like, some of it's funny or whatever, but then you really were getting into it and like
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
putting together costumes, and then that
Yeah.
kind of transitioned into the films that you are making and
Yeah.
the shorts that you are making, like the scenario like
See,
I showed before.
that came, that came into play when like I started doing film in like 2016. That came to play when I was getting banned real bad. Like back in the day, Ustream, anybody can ban you and they won't check it out. You can just get your channel shut down.
Really?
So that came into play. I was getting so much attention at that time on Ustream, and I was getting banned. I was trying to find an avenue. Like I said, I was still escaping from my reality. So I joined an app called, I don't know if you remember Vine. Remember Vine? That
Vine was
Vine
like six
dude.
seconds, right?
Yes, I used to do that.
Really?
Yes, I was doing that for about a good 3.5 months. Then I came back to Ustream again, started streaming again, and now I got this new method of filming. I got this new urge of filming due to Vine,
Okay.
and I was doing pretty good. I was getting like 1,000 loops a month. People hit me up, asking me how I could be creative and asking me
Like
input.
I never understood Vine. Like that's 6 seconds.
Yeah, it's like the creative fastest way. It's, Vine was different. Vine was very different.
But you never got into like TikTok. Like now the thing is TikTok.
Yeah, it's TikTok. It's just I can't keep up with
Yeah,
everything,
I
baby.
hear you.
It's too
I
much.
hear you. We have some food stamp entertainment. Good to see you. He says that Goku was epic. It was. It was.
Oh, he remember. Okay.
We have said there were some dance offs or something at some point.
Yeah, it was a dance off. Like I really had it fun. I was doing at the time. My traffic wasn't as thick as it was, but it was growing at a rapid rate.
Yeah. So, like, even with the way that YouTube, and I know I'm back on YouTube right now, but like,
Right.
there was a point, like, I guess about a year or so ago, that YouTube really kind of did the small streamers dirty.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
2018
Yeah, yeah,
version.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
like, they took away our views. They took away some of our subscribers. They took away, like, the views on the live streams went plummeted, like, went way, 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 way down. And
It
that
did.
affected everybody's streams. Like, a lot of people just quit. A lot of people were just like, fuck this. Like, I'm not dealing with this. But you stuck it out. Like, you're still here. You're still here. You're still streaming. And is it just because you love streaming so much that you haven't gotten discouraged? Because I know that I have moments where I get discouraged and I'm just like, why am I still doing this? Like how do you get past that to still have the love for it and to want to continue to turn your camera on and do it?
You got to give it. This one here goes to the audience. They are the reason why I'm able to still do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
All the Instagram DMs and like the PlayStation messaging. But it's hard for me to answer PlayStation messages because I don't really check them as much as I do my
Yeah, I don't
Instagram.
either. Those
Yeah,
those PlayStation messages are hard, and I don't have a keyboard on there, and so like I'm with the controller trying to like pick letters. Like that's not
yeah,
hot.
exactly. So it's really the audience that really kept me hungry, and then my drive of not giving up won't allow me to stop either. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of mental things going on for me to keep going, but you gotta give it up to the crowd, baby.
I
Baby.
know it's like it's really crazy. We have like Arcadia in here tonight, Justin D,
Yeah,
and Justin D is saying it's good to see familiar names in chat that haven't been seen in some time, and that's true. Like I'm very happy to see everybody who came in today. Like it's been a challenge getting people off of the playroom. It's a challenge.
it
Like
is.
You
Yeah.
know, like if people don't see you on their PlayStation, like they think you just no longer exist anymore. And so
Yep.
so that's been a challenge. So I want to just say thank you to everybody who actually turned on your YouTube app on your TV, on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer, however you're watching us, and actually came in here today. I really appreciate
Yeah,
that.
Megan Fox. Woo.
Trevorn says when the PS5 comes out, it should be much easier to respond to messages. How do you know that, Trevorn?
That's a good question because I was gonna do a video of like for the streamers, like, are we gonna have good protection? Or are we gonna be? It's gonna be a hackable system like PS4 and PS3. I got a lot of speculation with PS5.
You know, I don't know. I mean, I'm excited about the PS5. I don't know like where you are on it. I'm excited for it. I think the machine looks amazing.
I'm ready. Then as the days go by, I start thinking about the details, like what apps are y'all gonna have? Are y'all gonna keep certain apps? I'm pretty sure they probably gonna get rid of
I
Playroom
bet they're gonna. I think they're gonna get rid of Playroom. I'm.
or upgrade it because this is another what it's like a next level of social media if you really think about it. PlayStation was one of the front runners as far as console wise, but it's good to meet people around the world at the same time. These trolls they do the most, do the most. So we need some good protection around here.
Well, good luck with that. That's for the internet in general. So good luck with that. I don't know. I mean, you've always handled trolls very well. Like, my handling of trolls is just mods or just like blocking people. So, but you
Right,
you thrived and you got content out of the trolls. Like that's what I really appreciated is because you actually got content out of the trolls. It turned into a thing, when a troll came into your stream. Like that people live for that moment when a troll comes in.
right. That's their Batman reversal move. You know, trolls' whole idea is to come in your stream and change your whole motive.
Right.
Now, if you come over here, I'm gonna change your motive. You gonna be my son, and you finna sit down with them crayon books.
Yo, I'm your daddy. that always
I'm your daddy.
that always made me laugh. That always made me laugh so hard. Always made me laugh so hard. Old Stoner says my PS4 broke almost 2 years ago, and you didn't replace it, waiting until PS5 to get a new one. I mean, the PS5 I think is really going to be an amazing machine. Like the specs, the games that they showed.
I
I
agree.
mean, it's very impressive. I took a look at the Xbox event and the stuff that they were showing, and it just wasn't nearly as impressive as what the PlayStation. And yes, I'm a PlayStation fan, but looking at it objectively,
Right.
it was a much better presentation and a much better looking thing that they're putting forward with PlayStation over Xbox, in my opinion.
I agree. I agree.
Um, all right, so
We at the level of 4K, 8K. It's gonna be pushing. So I'm kind of see. I want to see what it's gonna bring. Most launch titles don't have that many titles, so hopefully the PS5 will do something different this
I
year.
think they are. I think they're going to do something different. Now, so right now, sorry, speaking of PS4, you're playing Ghost of Tsushima, right?
Right.
And you're like loving that game.
Yeah, it's not a 1 out of 10 no more. It's a masterpiece. The straight MP. It's a
Really?
master. Yeah, I mean, because it really captured. I did a little research on Sucker Punch. I didn't know it was a North American game developing company. So that's more kudos for us.
Well, it's Sucker
So
Punch, right?
yeah,
Well,
Sucker Punch. Yeah, I
they
think it's from overseas.
they did the Infamous games.
Uh,
I think, right?
Sucker Punch didn't start out doing it. It was another game company, but they took over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Sony bought them out or something like that.
But you're like loving you're saying it's a masterpiece. Is it like Assassin's Creed? Cuz I've heard it's like
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed and I was never really into Assassin's Creed like that.
Yeah, nah, it's not like Assassin's Creed, but what they did, they took other elements of open world games and created their own. So it's nothing like we never played before, but it's a brand new experience and it's beautiful.
It is beautiful. I've watched some of your streams that you did on it. So GT is still, he's streaming a lot of game streams lately. A lot of gaming streams. You're doing a lot of like you're streaming like every day
Yeah,
almost.
trying to keep the channel active, still fighting for it.
Yeah.
At the same time, doing editing work on other projects. One man army.
Well, speaking of one man army, so so I did a role in your Floss the New Cupid episode that you
Yeah.
did, and I asked GT if this was okay. I wanted to show you guys some of the behind the scenes stuff and some of the things that he sent me. So let me pull it up here. I don't know what's in the comments here. Justin's waiting on the weekend to dive into Ghost. All right, let me make sure.
D, Justin D, D Lamb. I see you, Arcadia. Who else? I mean, John Murphy.
Everybody's in here. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we pretty. Oh, okay. Okay, we
Yeah,
okay.
it's
See that people miss you on
it's
YouTube.
it's,
You know what I'm saying?
y'all about to make me come back. I think it's only everybody's here because of UGT.
Nah, they're here for the. I can't sing, but I do my
You
best.
sing a little bit. You sing a little bit. You do your thing. Um, so okay, yeah. So GT had asked me about doing this Floss the New Cupid role, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Just let me know what I need to do. And he was like, okay, I'll send you over. I'm thinking you should wear something white or whatever, and I'll just send you over like the dialogue. What you need to do, whatever. Oh, thank you, old stoner. I'll send you over the dialogue. Well, GT did not just send over the dialogue. GT sent over. Oh, it's like I don't know why it wants to resize you every time. So I'm gonna have to do a tutorial or something on that to see why it's doing this. But I'm sorry, GT. I gotta put you back in the square.
It's okay.
I gotta put you back in the square because you're not in the square where you're supposed to be right now. So
The square life is the best way.
y'all know I have technical difficulties. Y'all know I have technical difficulties. I don't want to hear about it, Miss Notch. I don't want to hear about it. I'm sorry. I got GT like off the screen now. I'm sorry, GT. Hold on. I'm gonna find you. And bring you back up. All right, there you are. All right, you back. You back. You are back. All right. I'm just gonna leave you there. You're a little off size, but it's fine. At least you're here. So GT doesn't just send me a script with a description of what he needs. He storyboarded this whole shit. So he sent me. It should be a lock. Okay, I'll have to look at that. Old stoner. Shut up, Miss Notch. Hey, East London guy. Hey, John Paul. So he sends me storyboards where he has drawn out what he wants me to do. It was like I've never seen anything like it before. I've never seen anything like it, and I've done work in other mediums before. He sent me out drawings of like the different scenes, the different things that he needed for it, and everything was like labeled off. He told me like how he wanted it to be. He had it storyboarded for the angles and everything, and with the dialogue. So the dialogue was written out and it was like numbered. So it corresponded with, so like, oh wait. Okay, well, so it corresponded with, so like this says 72. In the script that he gave me, it had 72. Like this is how I need you to look while you're doing this thing. Did you do that like for everybody? Like that was insane. That was insane.
Yeah.
That was crazy that you did that. I do remember you,
Yeah.
John Paul. And so I gave him a lot of different looks for this.
Now I see why Mother sent you here. She believes you can save us all. Now I see why Mother sent you here. She believes you can save us all.
I don't know why. I chose that voice. I don't know why. But
Now I see why Mother sent you here. She believes you can save us all.
so I just gave him like all these different
Now I
versions.
see why Mother sent you
But the
here.
performance was so good.
She
It was like
believes
I
you
didn't
can save us all.
what you had sent me, Lola. I don't think I told you this, but like it's
Now I
enough.
see why Mother sent
Wait,
you
hold on.
here.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get
She
this to
believes
stop.
you can save us all.
This thing is like, it's going off
Now
on me
I
right now.
see
Hold
why
on.
Mother sent you here. She believes you can save us all.
I don't know why it's continuing to play, but let me just mute that.
Now I see why Mother sent you here.
All right.
She believes you can save us
Shit.
all.
Hold on. I don't know why this is continuing to play, but
Now
okay. All right. There we go. All right. She's gone. She's gone right now. Joseph, thank you, thank you, thank you. Go ahead, GT.
No, when she sent it back to me, I like it was perfect. Like you had the lighting right, uh, like the acting. So like, but you sent so much content. Like you gave me enough for like another episode. So I'm still using. That's why I was freaking out.
What?
Last yeah, I was freaking out last year when I had lost all of them. Then I had got it back.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I got you on this screen. I forgot to go back to the other screen. All right, we back. We back. So I gave you so much material that you have enough for another thing?
Yeah, I got enough for. I can put you on the next.
What? Well, don't ask for any retakes because I don't have that outfit anymore because that dress was a little small.
I kind of figured you didn't. That's why I'm good. I still have all
Right.
that footage.
I ordered that from Amazon and it came in and I was pissed because it was too small. It was tight. I was in that dress like a sausage and I was like, damn, this shit is tight. And so I put it on. I was like, well, I gotta send these scenes. So I put the dress on and it was so tight. I'm like, I'm not keeping this. I'm not keeping this. So that shit went back after I shot those scenes. That definitely went back. So yeah.
That's I was freaking out when I had lost that footage at first last year. I ain't never had no experience like that. But once I figured out how to get all my memory back, it was on.
Wow, I didn't know you had like lost everything. That's crazy.
I did. Like I was editing one day, and the next thing you know, my computer just.
Oh no.
But how I got everything back, I used an SD card reader, and I just put it in the computer with the what is it? What I use for my what is this?
Like
My Rebel.
yeah, for the camera, yeah.
Yeah. So once I see everything just pop back up, where's our extra?
Right, you were just like copy.
Didn't waste no time, dumped everything.
Wow.
So I'm good now. I triple save. So everybody who edit, please double save, triple save. All kinds.
Yeah, I've made that mistake. Hey, Ali D, what's up? What's up? That's funny, John. And the Oscar goes to yeah, right,
Hey,
Lola.
what's going on, baby? That's right. The supernova is on, and we staying strong. Let's get down.
Miss Notch, how you gonna use the dress then send it back? You know you've done it, so don't even act like you haven't done it. And I didn't use it. I didn't like use it. I just put it on just for those scenes, and then I put it back in the box. It was too small. It's not my fault that they put the wrong sizing on that thing. That's not my fault. I would have kept it if it had fit, but it didn't fit.
Right.
It didn't fit. So, so yeah, Jeff Bezos has enough money. He's fine. But so I did want to show the actual like culmination of that and like what that looked like. So,
Right.
which was really cool. So like once I actually saw what you did with it, Ali D, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. That's amazing. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Once I saw like what you did with that footage that I sent, I was like my mind was completely blown. My mind was completely blown with it. So so yeah, so let me get back to that page.
Yeah, because I did that blue background to match your name, for an Easter egg. If anybody caught on, so
It was cool. I was like, oh shit, like this is crazy. Like I had no idea. Like I'm just gonna do these scenes. I'm gonna send them. I thought you would just slap me in there and it would be fine. But it turned into this whole thing that was incredible.
but I'm going to definitely I'm remastering certain episodes, but that's an episode I'm probably going to break up into like it's really 2 episodes. One, I just mashed everything together to show my range, but being creative and as a writer, like I can make a 30-minute feature film if I wanted to.
Wow.
So it was a lot of motivation going on that piece.
It really is like fantastic what you're doing with this stuff in general. So I don't know if this is I think I might have gone past. Did I go past the point where I'm on there? No, I don't think so. Oh no, here it is.
No,
this is it. This is the lead up. Okay.
Yeah, this is the part he had to prove himself to be worthy of Sheila's
Yes. I mean, I was just like, where does this stuff come from? Like, he's fighting creatures. There's my hand. Like, he had given me this thing that he wanted to see my hand because he was going to have, like, lightning come out of it. And, like, he's in the clouds. I mean, what is this, After Effects? Is this After Effects?
It's a little bit it is, and a little bit is using a lot of apps.
Okay.
So I'm using all my resources.
Okay, all right. GT looking like a whole Mortal Kombat character. Yeah, he was.
At this particular part, I was inspired of what's that? Black Panther when I watched Black Panther.
With the markings and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just like, what is happening? And I'm like, oh, there I am.
But the story it gets a little deeper. Sheila, that character name is my Amy, and she had recently passed last year. We knew she was gonna pass last year, but she seen the episode before she was gone, and she seen when you played her name. She seen the character, and she said you were beautiful.
Wow.
And she was pretty impressed. She was watching it the whole thing in the hospital.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so the story is a little deeper.
And Sheila is my mom's name.
That's crazy.
Sheila is my mom's name. So like I was like, oh, he got me a character Sheila to play. So it's like double whammy on that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's crazy.
But like just the way you framed all this stuff up and the way that you made it work with like me on the green screen and you on your green screen, the water, the liquid that came in and then I pop out like what?
Yeah. Because like I said, I was matching your name, you know what I'm saying? I was being creative, but the footage you sent, Lola, it was beautiful, it was perfect. I was like,
oh, thank you. I mean, but look, we're like talking to each other and like we've like never even met. It's crazy.
You would think we was in
right. It's nuts. Like you are so ridiculously talented. Like I can't even. Like this is crazy.
But yeah, I'm gonna definitely remaster this part right here. All this got to get remastered because I've been lately, Lola. I've been working on my audio, learning how to work on my audio a little bit
Oh,
better.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have to watch this. This whole part right here. Okay, so this is your animation. Um,
G2 wanted to be chest naked in the video. Show you.
this
Ashley, so
Ashley
good.
Larry is nuts. Um,
Oh, okay.
this part was like so trippy and like this psychedelic trip. Like when this came in and
Right.
like with the music and like space and telling the story of where like floss actually came from. This shit was
Right.
deep. I was like, oh my gosh, like I had no idea like this is where your brain was going with this.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it's like, wow. So when you're merging your animation stuff and like live action, like where does that come from? Like where did that come from? And have you been like an artist forever?
That comes from watching a lot of '90s movies. Certain 2000s. I think after 2005, movies start being the
Yeah.
same. But watching a lot of cartoons, being inspired by different writers like Steven
Mm-hmm.
Spielberg. Uh, what's that? Spike Lee, John Singleton. Who else? Uh, what's his name? The guy who created Star
George
Wars. I can't
Lucas.
think. Yeah, George Lucas.
Yeah. But it's
I watch all those
but like
guys.
just this like this right here, like you have like a multicultural scene there, like with people of all races
Right.
that you're drawing. I'm like, I thought somebody else was doing the drawing, but like when you sent me those storyboards, I was like, damn, like he's doing all of this stuff. Like
Yeah.
it felt
Drawing.
like you had a team of people behind you, but it was really you and then Craig with the music aspect of it,
Yeah.
which is like, wow, like that.
And I stepped out to this guy, man, to polish it up to look good. So it came out right.
Yeah, I'll say it definitely came out right. It definitely came out right. So now you're more into the animated stuff. So you're doing your new series on your new YouTube channel. Why did you make a new? I wanted to ask you this. Why did you make a new YouTube channel over the Golden Thread? You have your FSB films.
What made me make what made me create the new YouTube channel was the fact that the YouTube purge, and I was inspired by my sponsor Killer Shark. I don't know if you know who Killer Shark is.
Yeah, I've seen
Uh,
that. I've seen the name.
Killer Shark Gaming. Well, he's part of the 420 community. Shout out to the 420 community. They are my second family on YouTube. Um, he made a new account, and then I'm witnessing in like in less than 30 days, he was booming. I was like, dang, I need to make another account just for my content. So I was inspired by him, but yet the YouTube purge had got me all ah. They he just they shit on all the little tubers, man.
Yeah, for sure.
People who it's just like a small. It's like having a business outside of the matrix,
Yeah.
and big corporation come through and just flush everybody out. So I was like, dang man, I ain't getting the view counts no more. They not sending out my notifications. I got to create another channel, so my material, my original content won't be sacrificed.
Right. So like
So
so you're starting fresh.
yeah, start.
Um so has that worked for you? Like are you happy that you
It,
created a new channel?
it's like a yay and nay kind of thing, Lola. But yet I'm happy because I'm growing. I'm at 181 subscribers. A
Yeah.
lot of folks still don't know about it, so it's still moving. Now
Let me
it's
get
around.
that link. I'm going to put that link. I was trying to I tried to do something and it just didn't work. So let me
Okay.
let me get that link and drop it in chat. Because people, I mean, I imagine the people who are here already, like if you go to Golden Threat's page, Golden Threat's YouTube page, which is just youtube.com/Golden Threat, he has it says it right on the right hand side. It says FSB Films. So you can click right on there, go to the page, and subscribe to it. Hey, Ms. Louie. What's up? What's up, Ms. Lou?
Oh, we got Golden Sis in the building.
What's up? What is that, Golden Sis?
Yeah, that's Golden
Oh,
Sis.
what's up?
Oh, no, baby.
Oh my gosh. That's been a minute. That's been a minute. This is Golden Sis. What's up, Golden Sis? So now you're doing the straight animated stuff, which I know that has to be a lot of work. Like I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. Like why? like why? You made the transition from the scenario stuff started off being like all live. The scenarios that you were doing, they were all live. You were playing multiple parts, which was really cool. But then you started to incorporate some animated stuff within the scenarios that you were doing. Then you did the floss with the real life and animated, and then you transitioned all the way to animated.
Yeah.
So
once I did the floss, like the scene with the cartoon explaining the situation.
Yeah.
I feel like that when I did that, I felt like okay, I can do a live anime, but once I dived in,
right.
oh my gosh, you have to have patience to be an animator.
I mean, there are teams of people who do animation for TV shows and movies, and the fact that you're diving into this yourself, like as like a single human, it's like, damn, man, like what the hell? It's ambitious. It's ambitious to say the least, but I mean, like the limited amount of YouTube video edits that I've done, it's hard work. I mean, it's hard work just doing editing on just myself when I'm doing my like lowdowns and I'm trying to get things to work right and trying to make things match up and line things up. But you're taking pieces from here and there, and people are sending you audio files, and you're writing scripts, and then you're doing the character models. Like I was joking with Justin D, because he's playing like the blackest character. He's playing the blackest character I've seen.
Shout out to Justin.
So I have to pull this up because it's really impressive. It's really impressive. And we're not going to watch like the whole like
Not to mention, Lola, I still been working 6 or 7 days doing all this.
Right. And so I asked GT to do this, right? So I asked GT to do this. Now right now I'm not working because of the coronavirus, and I'm a singer, and my jobs require me to be around large groups of people, which that's done. Nobody's getting married. Nobody's having any big corporate event. Like that's not happening. So, so I'm not working right now. So I'm trying to figure that out. That's been like a weird thing. That's a whole nother show. But the fact that you work so much, and you're working 6 days a week, 7 days a week, and you're still able to work on this stuff, it like blows my mind. Like there's so many hours in a day, and I asked GT to do this, and I'm like, what days are you off? And GT's like, well, I work all the time, so it's all good, like whatever, just let me know what time you need me to be there. And I'm like, well, let me know if you're available on this day, like I'm working around your schedule, like how's Wednesday? And he's like, Wednesday's good. And I'm like, okay, well, what time on Wednesday? He's like, day or night? And I was like, okay. So I was like 7. Then today I'm like, so you're off today? And GT's like, no, I gotta work. And I was like, wait, what? Like, why did you do this? I don't know if I would have let you do it if I had known. I'd have been like, let's pick a
I
different
think stop
day.
the freight train, baby. Getting stronger.
I mean, it's very impressive. It's very
Thank you.
impressive, very impressive. So this is
Tunnel vision, what's going on?
what's up. So we got positive
Smoke.
responses. Hey,
What's
smoke,
going on, baby?
tunnel vision.
Appreciate the Trayvon assassin.
So this is your first episode. Oh, okay. So this is your first episode of this. What does FSB Film stand for? Can you share that?
Once I hit 1,000 subscribers,
Okay, all right. It's probably like fuck some bullshit films. I'm sorry.
That's a good one. But nah, but since you asked, my plan was to, let it be known at 1,000 subscribers. But since you asked, I'm gonna give it
All
up.
right.
It stands for Fantasy So Beyond Films.
Wow, I like that. I really like that. That's really nice. I love that. I love that.
Thank
That's
you.
better than fuck some bullshit. So my apologies.
I like that though. Kind of extreme.
No, but that's really cool. I like that. So like all of this, like this is all you?
Yeah, all that's me. All that just like stuff that I had drew when I was in high school.
And then you just figured out how to animate it and bring it in?
Say it again.
And so sorry, I have this like too loud. So you just figured out how to animate this and bring this in?
What I did was I watched quite a few YouTube videos. Because believe it or not, like those the ones I did with scenarios, those little cartoons, I did that on the tablet.
What?
Yeah, I did those on
Just using
the beginning
apps?
when I did those on the tablet. Yeah,
That is insane.
yeah.
But like this is really gory and it's fantastic. Like I love stuff like this. Like this is something to me, I look at this could be on like Adult Swim.
Right. I was told that too.
Yeah. And the fact that you're doing this level of stuff, it just like blows my mind. Look at this. This dude is creepy. And so you also incorporate and you use different like people in your lives. You also use people that you know from live streaming to do the voice work on this. So how did you decide that you wanted to bring people in for this?
I started thinking about all the folks who sponsor me and donate. So I was like, you know what, y'all already invested in me. Let me see if I could ask y'all if y'all want to be let me immortalize you. That's what I was thinking. The stuff we doing, it's gonna be here and we gonna be gone to the wind. But I was just pretty shocked and overwhelmed that a lot of folks who volunteer and allow me to take their voice and put it in the character and DM them and explain, hey, this is what this character is and this is what he's gonna do and all that. And I mean, getting people to understand your vision is kind of hard, but the people I chose, they did an excellent job.
They really did. And it's like, when you're that, to me, that says a lot about you when people say yes. When people are willing to say yes, that says a lot about you because, there's some people that might ask me to do something and they're going to get let me get back to you.
Right.
Let me see if I can, because I'm not really feeling them like that. But the fact that so many people have been willing to say yes to you really says a lot about you and a lot about your talent and that they trust you to do right by them. Like I trusted you to do right by me when you asked me to do it. I was like, hell yeah, I'll do it. Like I love it,
Right.
So, but this, like all of this, like just getting these shots and deciding that you want to do these shots, this telephone call that's happening, like it's like, what in the world? Like, I mean, it just, like to me, you should be super famous.
Be safe in that war zone.
What's that?
I said, welcome to a glimpse of my mind.
I mean, it's really really cool. It's really really cool. Joseph says his part is coming up next. I mean, but look at this. You took the freaking Capitol building and put it up in some in some headquarters. This is a lot of work.
The guy I talked to, he's from he's not a part of the streaming world. I met him through Instagram. For that particular part right here with the Capitol building.
Yeah.
It was supposed to have been a 3D model, and he was gonna charge me like 150. But he lives like way in Malaysia. But the time, and I didn't reach him in time, so I just threw that together. But it was supposed to be a 3D model.
No, but that works. That works. You know, and all of you guys, Old Stoner says all the little details are totally amazing. I've watched it and it's awesome. It is. Joseph's like, that's me right there. It is amazing that you were able to do this. Like I've watched every single one of the things that you've done, whether it's a scenario, whether it's these animation ones. I don't even like, how long does something like this take to do?
Well, I was working and still am working on 3 episodes at the same time. So it took me like over 10 months. Yeah, it took me by over 10 months, especially with the setting the character's voice,
right,
and the music, and then leveling off the music. I have to give credit to all these animators. It's a full-time job in itself. If you don't have patience, yeah.
I mean, the fact that you made I don't know exactly how long. This one's like a 14-minute video. This was a 14-minute movie that you made. And I mean, it just blows my mind. It just really blows my mind that you're able to do this level of work when you're doing all the work. Like, I'm just like, what the hell? You know, so yeah, so it's very, 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 very impressive. Y'all go check it out. I'm not going to show the whole thing here, but go and check it out. Make sure you go over to his channel, watch the videos, put a comment on him. All of that stuff helps with YouTube. But like, I want to see you make a reel of your stuff and like sell it. Because somebody, you know, like sell your work so that people can hire you as like as a.
That's what my mother keep telling me to do, but I'm like, I don't know, Mama. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of nervous and scared, and then especially that situation with what's that? Just recently with Nick Cannon, how they took his show that he created. I'm like,
well, okay, so first off, Nick Cannon. Right. I don't know what Nick Cannon was doing, honestly. Like, can somebody tell me what Nick Cannon was doing? Like, with all that, like, I don't even know what Nick Cannon was doing with that. However, he's talking about Wild 'N Out. Nick Cannon was mad about Wild 'N Out because he's saying that they took his show.
Right.
Nick Cannon had already been around. You know, yes, he was a child or whatever when he came in, but he had done Drumline. Like, he was already out, you know, once he started doing that show. So to me, a bad deal is a bad deal. Like, who knows what that situation was? Like, was it his idea, and did they brand it and they gave him everything that he needed? I mean, there were producers and stuff on that show. I'm sure he didn't come up with every single thing that was on that show. And look, if you're going to sign a contract with MTV or Viacom, you better make sure that that shit is right, you know, and that you have what you want. You can't come back. Wild 'N Out was how long ago? That shit was like 20 years ago or something crazy.
Yeah, it's past 10 years. It's been running for a long.
Right. It's been for a long time. It's been at least 15 years. And to come back like 15 years later after really that launched you and to be like, y'all stole my shit. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Because you had plenty of time. You had renegotiations. You had all this stuff.
I see what
you know what I'm
now.
saying? Like, he renegotiated that contract many, many years later. So, yeah. Those are my thoughts on that anyway.
Okay, but see, I ain't never thought about it like that, but that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
GT's a pitch to Adult Swim. You right, Miss Notch?
What's that? Needs to pitch it.
Miss Notch said GT
Yeah,
needs to pitch.
that's what I'm saying. You need to pitch it to Adult Swim for sure. Oh, thank you, B Lamb. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. B Lamb in the building. In the building. Yeah, lawyer up. Like, I always suggest to people, like, it's worth spending, even if, like, if you're gonna spend like on one contract, if you're gonna spend like $400 on a lawyer for one contract, it is money well spent. You should spend that money, because when you think about the amount of time and the amount of energy that you put into something, the amount of time and energy that you put into this animation and your intellectual property and all of that, it's like, that's the stuff that's your heart. So if you need to spend a little money, if you need to spend like $500 on an attorney to look over something for you, do it. Because in the long run, you're protected. You're protected.
Right.
Hopefully you're signing a contract that's going to pay you that $500 many times over. You know,
Right.
but you have to make sure that you're protected up front. Like, people want to be cheap. You know, you'll go out and spend $500 on a PlayStation, but you don't want to spend that money on an attorney to look over documents for you. That's something for your future. So, you know.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, if they don't understand that, I mean, ain't nothing we can do.
Right.
Be looking good. Oh, be good looking.
Yeah. So,
Just
but I mean, it's like, I'm not going to keep you that much longer, because I know you got to like work and all that stuff. Does anybody have any questions? Is that fine for me to ask that?
Yeah, it's fine.
Anybody got any questions or anything?
I wasn't looking at the chat, y'all. I catch the chat, but I'm looking at Lola at the same time, so it's like, this is new.
Right, it's two devices. It's two devices.
Yeah.
So GT is, you know, he's on top of things over there. So, look what happened to Alan Moore and The Watchmen. Oh, I know what I want to ask you about, GT.
Yeah, I forgot all about him, old stoner.
I know what.
But it's like that though. It's out there.
I know what I want to ask you about. So I think we've had some discussions about like DC, like their movies and stuff in the past. What do you think about the fact that they're doing the Batman with what's his face from Twilight? And it's a standalone film. It's a standalone film. It's not even having any, like, they gave us Ben Affleck as Batman. We accepted that. And then they just were like, okay, now we're going to do this Batman film that has nothing to do with the other Justice League stuff, but it's on its own. Like, what do you think about that and what DC is doing?
As a DC fan, we had the ball rolling. I mean, the dice rolling with the Christian Bale situation. But I feel like once they brought in Ben Affleck, it was more like, okay, what are y'all doing? But now they got this little dude from Twilight.
This little dude, damn GT.
Yeah,
but it's right though. I'm with you.
Because I never seen his character. I mean, his actor play any kind of superhero typish role.
I mean,
you know, he's being the pretty boy vampire, going real fast, turning a wolf girl daughter. Then a big argument with other vampires.
Right. Yeah.
It's but playing Batman. It's like, man, we DC people are for real about this dude, man.
Right.
I mean,
They've taken.
this most humans relate to him because he's human. He just got cool and cute gadgets to kick ass with, and he's a martial artist and the
World's greatest
So
detective.
it's a lot going on with this character. So if he can do the job, I'm riding with him. If not, somebody need to talk bad to Warner Brothers or something, because
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
bad enough y'all did Birds of Prey, which we didn't ask for.
I like birds.
gave
I like
it-
Birds of Prey though, but okay,
You like Birds of Prey?
I did.
I'm sorry. As a guy.
I liked it. No.
Okay, I give it in the middle.
Damn.
It could have been better because it had too much talent involved.
Fair enough.
And they could have chose a better villain. I'm like, why y'all? That's Batman's. You know what? This y'all money, y'all production.
But that's standalone though. With all due respect, the Birds of Prey. That's the Birds of Prey and the Suicide Squad. Those are standalone films. That's in a separate universe.
They should never came out. We both know what they doing, Lola. We are playing catch up with Marvel, and we don't need to be doing
That's
that.
what I've said. That is what I said. Why are we playing catch up? Why are we playing catch up with Marvel? Like, you do your thing. That's why I was completely against Batman versus Superman, because Batman versus Superman really should have been the second Superman movie. It should have been the
True.
second Superman movie.
True. I felt like it was too soon. I was like, this is... And then they brought out Doom. I said, oh, Lord, you know what? They're doing a Justice League Zack Snyder cut coming to the HBO Max.
Okay, yes. Now, my problems with the Snyder cut,
Right.
to me, they bowed down to the fans that were all like, the Snyder cut, the Snyder cut, the Snyder cut. And
Right.
I'm like, the Snyder cut didn't even exist. So let's just say that. The Snyder cut didn't even exist. He's like, oh, I wouldn't have had Steppenwolf be the big bad guy. I would have had Doomsday. But I'm like, if you would have had Doomsday, why didn't you have Doomsday then? Because they went with what you already had, what you had already shot. So now you bringing people back for reshoots. If you had to bring people back to shoot more scenes, that means there is no Snyder cut. That means you're making a new movie because it was ill received. So what were you doing?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
It's bad enough dude had to come in and get Superman to come back with the mustache on. So all the shooting had been done. All the shooting had been done. Dude was working on Mission Impossible with the mustache. And they had to get him to come back. So I'm like, you know what? I'm so over DC right now. And then they released this Batman with the vampire. I don't know what to think about that.
I mean, they did pretty good with your boy Jason Momoa.
Okay, I will admit they did. I enjoyed the Aquaman film. He could have been a little more naked for my taste.
Yeah. I know it was a lot of CGI going on.
I wasn't mad about the CGI. The CGI was fun. The CGI was fine, and I liked Wonder Woman.
But when I see the interview that he said is a Zack Snyder cut exists, I was like, all right, okay, Jason Momoa co-signed it. It must, okay. So now we seeing footage and it's coming out next year, so I'm like, man, all right, we'll see what y'all got.
I'm going to see it, of course. I'm going to see it, I'm going to see his imagining of what the movie should have been or whatever. But, to me, Zack Snyder is a lot of times, he's a lot more bells and whistles and like fancy stuff over the story.
I hope. All right, listen. No, hell no. I'm this the Trolls Daddy outfit, B. Lamb.
Wait, what happened? What B. Lamb say?
He said, "Are you a real life pimp?"
Oh, damn.
Fish aren't listening, I hope. Nah, no real life pimping here, boy. That's what they call it. Human trafficking? Oh no. Oh
No,
no.
right, right, exactly. That's a big no no.
No.
That's a
Nah.
big no no.
But no, I'm not a real one.
Allie D said Christian Bale and Michael Keaton are her favorite Batman actors. Well, speaking of Michael Keaton, they're bringing back Michael Keaton. You heard about that, right?
Michael
As
Keaton
Batman.
as
Yeah.
Batman. If they doing a Batman Beyond, that makes
If they're
sense.
doing the Batman Beyond, no, it's not for Batman Beyond. It's for this new Batman movie. It's for this new Batman movie or the new Flash or something. Like they're bringing old ass Michael Keaton, and I love Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton is my favorite Batman. I will go on record as saying Michael Keaton is my favorite Batman. They are bringing Michael Keaton back as old ass Batman.
As long as his gadgets ain't shooting dust, I mean, I'm right.
Oh my gosh, they're talking about like bringing in Flashpoint, so he's like a version of Batman in an alternate reality. Once you start bringing in alternate realities to try and fix your shit, like you've already gone down the wrong path to
I
me.
heard they doing Star Wars like that.
What do you mean?
Like what we seen with the Last Jedi, it's part of a whole nother. They doing that with Star Wars.
What? I
Yeah.
have not heard that.
Yeah. Who read it? I don't know if you did with this YouTuber named Tyrone Madness. He read a post that they're gonna try to try to reboot it, and that belongs to another universe.
What?
Yeah, he read a post live on his channel. Yeah.
I mean, there's so much within Star Wars. Like, you can really go anywhere in Star Wars if
Yeah,
you
you
want
can.
to. You know, you have purists of Star Wars who are just like the original trilogy, and that's all they want. And I'm
Right.
like, y'all are the original trilogy that came out in the 70s, and y'all weren't even thought of. Like, your parents weren't even in puberty, and you mad because they made something else past those three movies. I think that's bullshit personally, because I'm like, we've gotten a lot of good Star Wars material. Some shit, but we've gotten a lot of good Star Wars material overall, I think.
Right.
I don't know. Like, how do you feel about it? Like, with the trilogy versus, like, the extra Star Wars stuff that we've gotten? Because I know you didn't like some of the more recent Star Wars movies.
I have to confess, I still haven't seen Last Jedi yet. But the
Is that a choice?
Huh?
Was that a choice not to see?
I don't know. I'm gonna give it a chance. I just never
Damn.
but that Star Wars Solo, it was all right. Could have been better.
Now, see, Solo, I felt was a movie that didn't need to be made.
That's true too. But after I guess they figured after the crowd, took to Han's death, they decided bring him back younger. But I always like Star Wars for the religion part of it with the Jedi.
Huh, interesting.
But
I love Star Wars. Like, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I watch The Mandalorian. I like anything Star Wars. All of the Clone Wars.
Yeah, I did do a review on it for as like the trailers, but I haven't seen that yet.
That's a fantastic show. Are they doing Luke going to the dark side? I don't know.
I don't know. We don't know.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know. Trevor said, hope they give Michael Keaton a bat suit where he can turn his neck now. I can't. Hey, Big Will.
Star Wars Fallen Order on the game console. I think I gave that a 9 out of 10. I mean,
Did you finish it?
yeah, I beat it. It's
Really?
good.
I haven't, and I need to get back to it. I haven't, like, I got caught up on Last of Us. So,
Oh man, Lord, you ain't gonna believe it, baby. I mean, they got somebody at the end.
no spoilers, no spoilers.
I'm not gonna spoil it. Somebody at the end is very important.
All right. I'm gonna go back to it. I'll get back to it. I need something to stream anyway, so maybe I'll stream that.
Longer. I'm like, damn, why this damn game ain't longer?
Really?
Yeah.
What?
I didn't want it to end.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I'll get back into it then. That'll be my game I go back to.
You have to finish that, Lola.
Okay, all right. I'll go back to it and finish that game. I had a great time with it, but like I got caught up on some other stuff, and then Last of Us came out, so I did that whole game and finished that and stuff. So,
Right.
um, so yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. People who make Star Wars Mandalorian want to reboot it because Disney lost a lot of money on the new trilogy. What? I don't know. I don't know about that. Is that true, Allie? I don't know.
Miss Notch, I don't know. Maybe.
They're trying to do too much at once with the Star Wars saga, Miss Notch says. I don't know. I mean, I think that people are mad that Disney bought Star Wars. I'm not, because Disney has deep pockets. You know, like Disney has deep pockets. That's how we were able to get all of those Marvel movies, you know, all of those Marvel Studios movies, the Avengers, all of that stuff. That's because Disney has those deep ass pockets. And so I'm not mad at Disney acquiring. To me, it seems like a good match, personally. If all you
Right.
want to watch is old ass Harrison Ford and Luke Skywalker and Carrie Fisher and stuff, if that's all you want to see, then you can just look at that. You can just see that.
Right.
This isn't for you. The new Star Wars stuff just isn't for you, if that's the case. Last of Us 2, I have like a spoiler chat in my Discord. If you would like to join, the link is in the top of my channel. I loved The Last of Us 2. You didn't play it, right, GT?
I haven't played it yet. I'm waiting for my daddy to finish his so I can borrow his.
Your dad?
Yeah, he got it.
Really? Your dad is a gamer?
Yeah, he's a gamer.
What?
Yeah, but he's not online yet. But yeah, he's a gamer.
Really?
Yeah.
That is crazy. My dad is a gamer, but my dad plays
showed him,
online.
I showed him like gameplay of The Last of Us, and then he called me the next day. I almost said my real name.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say son.
Okay.
What was that game you played? I'm like, Daddy, where you at? He was like, I'm over at GameStop. I said, Last of Us, Daddy, part 2. He said, okay, I was making sure. I'm finna get it right now.
What? Did he play the first one?
Mm-hmm.
What? That is crazy.
He was on my stream before. He came like twice before my live stream.
Yeah, I think I saw your dad on some of the outdoor streams you did.
Yeah. Oh, yes, right, you was there.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
I was there. I saw your dad on
That
some
guy
of the...
right there, he's a gamer. Yeah.
I did not know that. Damn. They've been asking me to bring my dad in and play some stuff. I was like, y'all don't want my dad on there because my dad is going to call all y'all some motherfuckers. So y'all do not want my dad on there. Hey, Shantae. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed The Last of Us 2. People have differing opinions on it. I'm happy to defend my opinion on it. I think Last of Us 2 is a masterpiece, though. But there's some things that I know that you specifically, GT, will talk about. So I'm anxious to see when you play it and to see what you see your take on it. We will have a discussion about it once you play it.
Okay, I'm ready to get to that game anyway, but right now, Ghost of Tsushima, it got me on lock, baby. It got me on lock.
You got me kind of. I'm waiting. Like Justin has got it in the mail, so I'm waiting to see like what he thinks about it. To see, because I'm a little curious about it. I've seen you play it. It looks good, but I'm just not sure about the gameplay style.
It was a situation was happening with my stream that I couldn't understand, but now the stream back booming, so
Good.
you definitely got to check it out.
Okay.
And my character is way more stronger.
Really? Okay. All right. Miss Notch, that's exactly the person we need on GTA. Talking about my dad, I can't. And yes, my dad will punch your face. Justin. Wait, I have a sound for that. I didn't do any of my sounds today. But GT, I'm gonna let you go because I know you got to do some stuff. You gotta like get ready for work and all that stuff. But I just want
to take it to the power now and shut it down.
All right. Thank you so much, GT. I like you don't even know like how much it means to me that you that you were willing to do this, that you came in, and that we had this conversation. I would love to do this more often with you whenever you have time. You'll have to watch the replay and see like how it all looks, because I know you're trying to,
Right.
I know you're trying to monitor it on the side and everything, but you'll have to watch the replay to see.
But before we go, I gotta sing a song.
Yes.
Here you go. Yeah, I'm lying. I ain't got
Shit. Wait. I don't even have a damn.
I'm gonna say it for real. Here you go. Girl, I care about you. I'm there for you. We kicking that ass, what we do. 'Cause we do what we do. That's all I got. That's all I got. I see everybody.
Wait. Well, I did have one. There was one. Thank you. Wait, let me give you some applause on that. So I did. There was one request. I asked people last night. I was like, "Is there anything that you want me to talk to just GT about?" And Justin D was like, "All I want is one slow-mo run into a hug from GT, and wants me to do it too." So hold on. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna back up. And see. I'm on my rolly chair. Let me see if I can get this right. All right, you ready, GT? All right. Oh, okay.
I'm walking in New
Okay.
York. Lola! Oh shit!
I tried to catch you though. Thank you, GT. Thank you very much. Virtual hug to you. Thank you so much. And I appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who came through. If y'all want me to come back to YouTube, maybe at least for one day or whatever, like I'll come back. I'll do some live streams over here. This has been a lot of fun.
See, look, proof is in the pudding. Oh, Snap got 27
Yeah.
people. See, they love you over here.
I know they love you, GT. I think it's the combination. It's the combination and the coordination.
It's supernova, baby.
So thank you again, GT. Thank you, everybody. 8 Mile. Thank you, GT.
All right, Justin D, Miss Knight, B. Lamb, Old
D.
Stoner, Asher, Larry, Arcadia, Trayvon, who was at the Big
Allie, Big Will,
Bond D. Shout out to all of the
B.
donations.
Lamb.
Thank y'all.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Bond.
Your house here on YouTube is always open, Lola. Thank you very much, Ashley Larry. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Thank you, GT. Much love to everybody. And Miss Notch, I've been told you to come back, lady. Lord. All right. I will see y'all very soon. And make sure, if you're not following GT, I think everybody is, but if you're not, make sure that you are following both of his channels. So I will see y'all very soon. Thank you, GT. Mwah.
No problem. Thank you, Lord, for having me on the Blue Room, baby.
Thank you. Oh, damn.
Yeah. Oh, y'all heard
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Some real life shit going on. Real life shit.
Oh, shit.
Y'all be safe out here this pandemic.
Yes.
Remember to wear your mask because people is coughing.
Yeah. Be safe. All right. Much love. See y'all. Bye, GT. Bye.
All right, Lola. Thank you for having me, baby.
Bye.